once it came out. Talking about screenshots that have become public. There's already messaging using signal chats. So there's something there. Top Minnesota Democrats are portrayed as encouraging the aggressive resistance. They're amplifying the block and disrupt tactics. I heard it the other day. The what if scenario. If you could go back into time in World War II, would you kill Hitler? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, if Trump's being called Hitler, if they're being called Gestapo, and people have that thought process, these violent acts are inevitable. Legal voices are warning that subordination contributes to serious harm or death. Participants, including political figures, could face serious conspiracy exposure. This is they could get arrested for. So my question / comment to you guys, isn't this the playbook? Use encrypted chats and block and disrupt tactics to spark a Minneapolis style flashpoint. Why? To manufacture another George Floyd moment, to ignite riots around the country. And then the Democrats, as they did with Biden, they ride in as the saviors. I mean, am I looking at it wrong?
I looked at I was on Netflix and I saw 11/23 or 22/63 was on, which is a Stephen King novel. They're trying to stop the assassination of JFK. What you see in this dramatization, but I think there's a lot of truth to it in real life. A guy named George Morgenchild, and he was taking Oswald to these different things and really riling him up, saying, "Do you see this guy? He's a right-wing fascist." And Oswald's getting more and more agitated. You can see he's getting more and more radicalized beyond what he was. So I tell you that story because I'm looking at the politicians here, and they're doing the same thing. They did the same thing with Good. She moved from, I think it was Colorado. She became this really activist woman over in Minneapolis. Now you look at Alex Preddy, and it's happening, right? We were talking about Good a few weeks ago, and we're like, did she really try to ram the agent with her car? Well, she took off and tried to ram the agent, right? Actually, still don't know. But you're getting these people whose TDS meter is way up here, exploding off the top, and you got politicians saying, do this, get in the way of armed ICE agents legally bound to enforce the law, but they're saying get in their way and do stuff. Well, in the end, they must know it's going to end in bloodshed. And that's exactly what we see what's happening right now. Do you see the politicians caring? No, they're the on the Democrat side, they're not saying, hey guys, don't get in their way, back off. They're not saying peaceful. They're not saying Martin Luther King, let's do the non-violent resistance. No, they're saying get in their face and get in the way. Here's where they are, and get in there. You guys show up in force, and they can't stop you as a mass. Well, no, actually they can. You see what's happened here. So these politicians are pretty stupid when they're putting innocent civilians in harm's way to fulfill their political objective.
Right,
I can only think that they're just using these people like Oswald.
Hey everybody, this is William del Pilar, founder of Grumblings Media, and I want to say thank you for watching our content. If you want to support our all-volunteer efforts at Grumblings Media, smash the subscribe button right here. 100% free, and please consume and share our great content. Click either one of these two boxes for more of our work.